think it's important to vote because you get your say and your vote in what party you're supporting. So you have to look at the policies, what they're going to do for you when you come out of university.
In my view, we have to accept a good government. If you choose a better one, you'll get a better one in your life. That's it in my life.
I'm voting for a government that is improving my uni experience as well as other people's.
Get the right Prime Minister, we don't have like one that doesn't know what he's doing.
So, to get the right person for us.
The government's going to impact everything about your own life, so
I think it's important to vote because many people over the years that have fought for the vote, well, suffragettes for example, so if you're wasting your vote by not voting, elections as well are like chosen by, could come down to a couple of votes, and if you haven't voted for who you believe could be, well, potential candidate for Prime Minister, then you've wasted that as well, so important not to waste your vote really.
I think it's important to vote because if you don't vote, then your opinion's never going to be heard, so things won't change.
Well, it's important to vote because it gives us an opportunity to voice our own opinions on what we think is important to us and help choose a government which is right for us.
I think it's really important that especially young people are voting because loads of politicians aren't tailoring their policies to young people at the moment because they don't expect them to vote, and so the more young people we get out voting at the moment, the more likely it is we're actually going to make a change.
I think it's important mainly because you can get, you're a voice for both yourself and fellow students, and it's good to influence what happens to your life, especially around university. It's a big part of your life and it influences what happens in your careers, and so I think it's definitely a factor that should be considered by everyone.
Why is it important to vote? Everybody needs to vote. Everybody's opinions need to be heard. And change. Vote to change. Yes.
You've got to get your views across, and if you're not voting, there's a chance that someone you don't want to get into politics will get into politics. So, and with different parties, there's a lot of very controversial beliefs, so you don't really want one of them taking over the country.
It's important to vote because you get to have your say and pick who your leaders should be. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
I think to get your own personal point across and to ensure that anything that you think is important politically is addressed to try and ensure that as best you can is the most important reason to vote.